Two of Osaka's favorite snacks are okonomiyaki and takoyaki. Okonomiyaki being the things that you like fried, sometimes called a Japanese pancake, but this is the other one, takoyaki, octopus balls. Of course, you can't have takoyaki without octopus, so this is where we get started. I don't want to dwell on the octopus too much. It's really just one piece of octopus that goes inside the octopus ball. In Japan, people would normally buy the octopus pre-cooked, but here, I'm going to cook my own. All I've got to do is really just boil it. This octopus has already been cleaned. That means it's had the beak and the insides removed already. So all I've got to do is put it into this hot water, and you can see it curl up immediately as it goes in there. That'll take about 30 minutes to 45 minutes to become tender enough for our takoyaki. Now for the takoyaki batter. All we need are these ingredients here. Some plain flour, a couple of eggs, some dashi, soy sauce, and a bit of salt. Start with the flour first, then crack my eggs into the center. Give those a bit of a whisk and start adding in the dashi. I want to add the dashi a little at a time and incorporate the flour gradually so there are no lumps in my batter. And when all the dashi is in, I'll add my soy sauce and salt. You can see how thin and watery this batter is, and that's exactly how a takoyaki batter is supposed to be. This thin batter is going to give us a nice crispy outside and a fluffy inside. My octopus is ready, and now let's talk about this. This is my takoyaki machine. You do need one of these for takoyaki, but not specifically a takoyaki maker. This is just a heating element with this kind of indented hot plate on top. And you can even use one of these. This is a Abelskiver pan, a Danish pancake ball maker. And you can buy electric versions of these that are actually often repurposed Japanese takoyaki makers in quite a lot of electronic stores. You know, look for a Dutch pancake maker or a pancake ball maker, and sometimes you can actually find a little octopus symbol on them, which lets you know that that was once in Japan made as a takoyaki maker. I'll get rid of this and prepare my octopus. Now, I don't need all of this octopus, but it's nice and tender now, so I'll just cut some small pieces of octopus. And for this red pickled ginger, I just need to finely chop that. And now on with the takoyaki maker. Make sure you do stir your takoyaki batter because it's so watery, sometimes the flour can sink to the bottom. It's nice and hot now, so a bit of oil into each hole. And when you fill this up with batter, you want to fill it right up over the holes and actually fill up to this lip that's around the outside there. You can just see the outline of the holes there, so one piece of octopus into each hole. And then over the top of everything is tenkas, tempura batter bits, a bit of spring onion, and our pickled ginger. As the batter starts to foam, you just want to draw your skewer in like a crosshatch pattern that goes between the holes and push any overlap into the holes. Now to turn them, you stick the skewer right to the bottom, kind of do a half turn. Now as the batter's starting to crisp on the outside, just keep rolling the balls over and you'll start to see it becoming lovely and golden brown. The secret to a good takoyaki is for it to be lovely and crisp on the outside and fluffy in the middle. They look fantastic, so I'll pull those out. Top these with some takoyaki sauce, and you could really just use a regular barbecue sauce if you wanted, but the two most popular brands of takoyaki sauce are Otofuku or Bulldog. You can get them from any Asian grocers. Some mayonnaise as well. This finishing process is very, very similar to making okonomiyaki. So it's the sauce, the mayonnaise, and a few little sprinkles on top. Our nori, the green nori, and last but not least, some bonito flakes. Now, I don't usually tell you the recipe I'll be uploading next week, mainly because I don't usually know. But for this takoyaki, I'm going to show you a variation in next week's recipe. It's going to be one of my absolute favorites, cheeseburger takoyaki. But for now, we are done. The Osakan street food classic, takoyaki.